Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. Excuse me. So, I was lighting some cedar here. In the very beginning, it smelled like bread burning. And trying to dissect that one here. Uh, are we doing something that we feel like failed? I mean, I know if I was making a grilled cheese or something and it got all black, that would kind of stink, at least to me. Maybe somebody else likes it to be all carboned up. Same thing with toast. Maybe it's too hard. It's too brittle. It's not that perfect space. What were we doing where something got tarnished and the meal kind of got ruined? Uh, Something came in through this morning that had to do with uh, second I got gratitude for something or showed enjoyment in something, it immediately changed. It was stripped. Uh, and that was a psychic attack in a way that, hey, anything and everything that you might find joy in or excitement, uh, no, you can't have it. You can't experience that. Obviously, I'm smelling the burnt toast again, but nothing's available to burn right now. It is obviously a sad individual, a sad, nasty, nasty soul that, granted, we have to have that duality, but it's not fun when we experience it. And I'm not vouching for their behavior, but when you understand this miserable monster type of person, you kind of understand why they're so bitter or miserable. And yeah, I don't know where we're going with that. I don't need to. Yeah, okay. I'll ring the bells here and connect. We'll see what comes through. If it resonates, feel free to like or comment. If it doesn't, don't make it fit. This might be a little loud, so you may want to turn your volume down if you're sensitive. And we'll see what comes through here. So immediately gave like uh, tiptoeing around. So, maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. Maybe you have an idea of who this person is. But uh, not giving information or sharing information so they can't direct more energy to a certain space. But it doesn't matter. It is protective to an extent, but they can still get through because it's just energy in general. And depending on what was cast or sent, or even if it's just rage or anger, disgust being projected towards you to, you know, make your experience uncomfortable or unenjoyable. Uh, yeah, there's so much negativity and rage around the individual. They just, it's, it is consuming them to an extent. Granted, they're still here doing it, but sure, we may want karma and all those things to happen, but they're going to do it to themselves. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's enjoyable. I experience it too at times. It is uh, navigating a way to uh, up our protection. Someone said this before, and I think they worded it better than I feel like I speak sometimes, but often I say, in experiences like this, and we're experiencing psychic attacks or energy or whatever, and at first, I always say take accountability. Like if we're doing it to ourselves, we're in a bad energy, and if we cancel that out and we're actually experiencing this and we know it, uh, and we are, how did she say it? She said it more in a way that it's happening because they believe it. And I always say when we're in that place or we're a victim to it, it's happening because we believe it. Okay, so the reason it's all about the belief, and it all goes back to identity and what we think of our experience, how we feel in here, and what we're doing with our emotions. We experience that out there. If somebody projects something, we could just say on a smaller scale, like you can't do something, or you're not pretty enough, or handsome, or whatever it is. You don't have confidence anymore. And I start to have experiences, and I believe that I am co creating. They sent something, and I did the work for them. because I gave it to them. I did it for them. They planted a seed and I watered it. That's how that projection aspect works. I believed it, I grabbed a hold of it, I identified with it, I create my reality, I did the work for them. Now, if we're looking at all this hatred and disgust and just want you to sabotage everything and you just always be miserable, that's coming through because they believe that they can do that. And when we take ownership that I'm being attacked and all these things, well, I believe that they can do that and I can't stop it, or I'm a victim to it and I have no power. Well, that's giving them more power. That is giving them more fuel. Sure, we can try to banish it and shut it off quick, and maybe that works sometimes, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just really dense and it's there. Well, then we need to start to do some work. And maybe we're really in this love and light aspect that I'm protected. Well, if I'm protected by these angels and all these things, well, I'm still a victim. I'm still in a victim space. Do we fight back, or are we all in this love and light that it's okay, they'll get what's coming to them, blah, blah, blah. We have to stand up for ourselves at a time. We have to do something. Otherwise, we are a victim. If I think this is coming through and I'm experiencing it, I'm in a vulnerable state. I am a victim to what they believe is true. And when they believe it so much, it is real. And when I believe it so much, it is real. Or you, I should say. Or me. Regardless. When we're in those spaces and we give it fuel, we co-create, we make it real, we make it our reality, we make it our experience. So how are we being a victim to it? Are we being a victim to it that we need to be saved, that we need the protection, that I can't do anything, that this is stronger than me? Or are we a victim to it because it's our circumstances and I don't know how to fix it? Well, maybe we should learn how to fix it. And when we say those things or we do those things or whatever to fix it or to stop it, are we still in a place of believing it? Do we believe it wasn't enough? Do we really believe it? Do we believe it as much as the person sending it? And how would we know? Well, then it would stop. But otherwise, we'll always be in that place of victim. We'll be a victim to it. And it will continuously hit and happen. And it'll be in our experience until we know who we are, what we're capable of. And sure, we can send it back and all that kind of stuff. But what does it matter if we don't believe it? It really comes down to that belief. And how can we embody that? How can we do something that we know that it's done, that it's over, that it is what it is? Ace of Pentacles, potential. I was pulled two different ways with that card, but it always has the potential to do something, and it always will until we leave that space of victim. We are the victim to it. We don't see our potential, that we can actually do something about it, because we don't believe in ourselves. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Frustration. Of course, it does. It will. We could go back to the potential that they're trying to destroy every intent, but I don't really care about this. This is getting through this. This is not what's happening. This is stopping it. This is being done with it. Yes, it does create frustrations, no matter what it is. Chaos in general. We grab a hold of that. Something happens, I get upset about it. I am grabbing a hold of it, and now it is part of my identity, whatever's going on. I am feeding it. I am co-creating with them. I'm not saying that we can easily just turn off when bad things happen and be okay about it and celebrate it. We need to find a way to use our energy like they're doing. The Devil reversed. Empowerment. Leaving that space of being a victim to it. Like I said, sure, we can ask for help, but when we put it all in their basket of saying they're going to protect us or they're taking care of it or whatever, we're still a victim to that. We need to do something. We need to do something with our energy. Otherwise, we are a victim. And if we don't believe it, we will be a victim. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's just, it's a sad story. It's a complete, utter misery, desire. What was that word? That doesn't matter. Uh, yeah, anything and everything to disrupt your experience, to bring you down, to get you in a space of this, to co-create. We can look at this as, their stuff's not powerful enough or it can't get through enough to do hard damage. They need your help. They need you to co-create. And when we grab a hold of these things, we do. We help them. We co-create with them. That should be a clear sign that if it can't get through, if you're here and you have the internet, well, it probably didn't get through hard enough. If it hasn't stripped you down so much that, oh, you're still walking here, it hasn't happened yet. You haven't outed yourself. It hasn't gotten to that space yet. Uh, that means they need your help. And by being a victim or really letting this letting our mind run with these kind of things, uh, it's not manifesting fully. Ace of Wands reversed, creative blocks, like anything to disrupt us, to stop our flow, to stop our ability to uh, take inspired action, anything and everything. You should be noticing this. If you're not, it's probably, not for you. But there's a pattern. There's something to catch on to. Once you see it, it can't be unseen. You can put everything together and find a way to get out of the victim state. Everybody's different. Sure, we can Google shit and this will work or that'll work, but if you don't believe it, it's not going to work. How can you believe something? How can you gain that strength and believe in yourself? Otherwise, we are a victim. Page of Pentacles, ambition. They fucking hate you or whoever or me so much that this is all they fixate on, and that their magic or their experience and what they're doing, they believe in it because they're sending so much energy into the idea, into the situation. And your experience probably isn't horrible. Sure, it might have hiccups every day or tough situations or we're stuck in something or we can't move forward, but it's not destroying you. So probably not super ambitious. You might feel something and then do something about it, but how dedicated are you to stopping this compared to them? If you couldn't breathe, maybe we'd be a little more dedicated to it, trying to do something about it. But they are different, and that's why it's being experienced. Because they got nothing else better to do, there's just so much hatred there. Last Judgment reversed, avoidance. This is just blowing it off like it's not a big deal. And there's no resolution. It's kind of like placating our shadow self. Not saying that that's related, but I'm sure it might be a little bit. But regardless, yeah, hey, I feel this way, so let me cover it up with something. I just did a message on I feel embarrassed. It had to do with being embarrassed, and I said, well, we'll just cover that up with humor. We'll cover it up. We'll placate it like, oh, it's just bad luck today or whatever. No, it is a real thing. We're experiencing this, and someone has a problem, and they want to create your ultimate demise. Got the Six of Cups reversed, release. Leaving this place of victimhood. I mean, I said that word so many times, and when we view it, if we were reading a book, you would be the victim. That's there's an enemy and a victim to this story, and there always will be until the victim changes the roles. How are you being a victim in this situation? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself to figure out how to move forward or to stop the experience. If you're putting everything out into the external for protection or help and we're not doing anything, well, we're a victim. And that's that came up a couple times, so I would imagine most of us out here would be doing something like that. Or if we're really in this love and light aspect that I'm not going to take any action, I'm pure and it's going to be okay. That's another aspect. We have to stand up for ourselves. I often think when I hear that saying or that idea of just really being in the love and light, I think of a very vulnerable woman being taken advantage of, and being okay with that. And that's not okay. Picture yourself in this experience as that. That's not okay. You need to do something. You need to, and believe in what you're doing is true and going to do something. Otherwise, we'll stay in that place of being a victim to it. Again, sure, we can research everything online that we want, but it's going to feel true to you. And when you do it, or whatever you're doing or experiencing, and you're stopping it, or whatever you're doing to uh, make it stop or protect yourself, you're going to believe it. And when you believe it, hold that. And it's done. It's over. Because what they're doing, they believe in. And we believe in too if we're experiencing it, which is helping them. I'm going to leave this here. If this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.